everybody. Hope you're well. My name's Dustin Furlow. I'm a singer-songwriter and solo guitarist from Virginia Beach, Virginia, and it's a real nice day in the studio today. This is a new guitar from Beneteau, just arrived. Really looking forward to making some music with this. Spent a little bit of time noodling with it, seeing how it held up to the drop tunings and all that good stuff, and seeing how it works with my music, and seeing what really its strengths are, and really it's just unreal. I mean, you think you know what a guitar can sound like, and then sometimes the bar is just raised, and I had a feeling that would be the case. I mean, I was pretty confident that would be the case, actually. Beneteau is a fantastic luthier that I've worked with now. It's our second commission that I've had with him now. I've owned maybe 3 or 4 of his guitars over the years and tried to sort of dial in on what works well for my music. And one thing I can say is that Mark has a very unique sound that I've never heard in any other builder, which is, pretty cliche thing to say, really. And I mean, of course, every different luthier sounds different, but again, really the voice of this instrument and every one that I've had from him, despite whatever the tone woods are, has always sounded like a Beneteau, which is really cool to me. Before we start talking about the woods, we'll talk about the purpose of this guitar, why it was ordered, what this crazy looking crooked bridge and crooked frets, the function of these are. It's actually a fan fret, and this is something that Mr. Paul Miller at Dream Guitars put me on to. I'm really thankful to have visited him a couple of times now and gotten to play some really world-class guitars. His personal guitar is a fan fret with the same dimensions as this one, and I found that it works really well for anything from standard to dadgad, which dadgad. I'm doing a lot of CG tunings now, so dropping an A down to a G, dropping the E down to a C. The purpose of the fan fret is you have this extra tension, and it lets these strings just have so much body and note and character to them. So it's almost like a grand piano sort of effect happens. It's really cool. So for the scale, this is a 26.25 and then a 25.4 on the top. So basically you have your comfort and your familiarity of a normal 25.5 scale acoustic guitar, like your standard OM28 or something. But then here you've got all this flexibility to go into lower territory, and I think that's really just something that Mark's fan frets, he's been making them for so long. It's perfect. The intonation all the way up here for chords is just insane. But yeah, we'll talk about the woods real quick. I don't want to, don't bore us. Get to the chorus. So we chose African Blackwood for the back and sides. One of my personal favorite tone woods in my previous Beneteau was African Blackwood. I wanted to make some changes to the spacings. I had a pretty thin neck that I was kind of like, made certain things a little complicated in the studio. So African Blackwood, I'll put some photos into the movie in the editing process and blow those up, and so you can get a good idea. We chose Italian spruce for the soundboard. I really am a huge fan of Italian spruce or alpine spruce, whatever you want to call it. It's all kind of the same thing. To my ears, Italian spruce has always had a really nice thick treble, like a really nice note, really good complexity. It'll just ring forever. The note to overtone value is always really nice too. So yeah, Italian spruce top, ebony bridge, ebony fingerboard, standard stuff. Yeah, so the rosette I think is probably the most unique feature of this. This is one of his first geometric rosettes, I think he's calling them, modern geometric. I'd asked for him to do something, just different that he's never done before, and he just knocked it out of the park. Just no problem. He actually used Wenge for the wood in the rosette, which, from what I gather, is a real pain in the ass to deal with. splinters really easily. But you know, if you've been working with wood for more than half your life, 30 or 40 years, you know, it's no big deal. So maple lines were sort of the mosaic outline that he used there, just as a contrast. These nice Choctaw and ebony purflings as well, which I'll blow up in the photos. Choctaw for the body purfling as well. Meets the snakewood. Snakewood's my favorite binding wood. I love it so much. Again, it's kind of a pain in the butt to work with. It's very dense, just like Blackwood. It can kind of blunt the tools and be a little brittle, but again, I think Mark just does it so well. My first Beneteau had this snakewood bindings and bevel, Great Alaskan arm bevel, which I think is a real worthwhile upgrade. He did something else that was pretty cool too. I've never seen him do this yet. So the sound port that he does, it acts as a monitor speaker. You know, while you're playing, you're getting a little bit at you, up at you, I should say. Makes a big difference. Very, you know, worthwhile upgrade in my opinion as well. Put nice maple purfling around it, and then on the inside in the photo I'll show, just ties it up with a little band of snakewood for the inside purfling. It's just, attention to detail is just astounding with everything, and it's really cool, especially the back strip that he did. I really love that. Kept the snakewood theme going with a nice heel cap and a strap pin from what's that company that makes the strap pin? I can't remember. Waverly, yeah. And then my favorite part, other than the rosette, I mean, this whole thing is just, it's hard to pick a favorite part of it, I guess, but snakewood headstock veneer, snakewood tuners that were, or tuner buttons that were supplied by John Buscarino, a really great flat top, arch top builder in North Carolina. And Macassar ebony for the back veneer, a little extra structural integrity there. Goto 510 tuners, really pretty much the best tuners that I've come across. He did this nice little maple purfling here on the inside of the fretboard too, which you can see on the photos, but really just, other than the tone and the playability of this, which is already just everything I wanted, you know, he knocked out all the aesthetics just perfectly, so I'm just so happy to get to spend the rest of my life with this guitar and make music with it. It's just the perfect instrument, and you know, thank you very much, Mark, and thank you for working with me on this, and I can't wait to share some new tunes with you guys. I'm going to play a couple clips after this, give you an idea of what this sounds like, and yeah, cheers. Thank you very much for watching.